Hello, everyone. I got off to a really good start in duels this week. I won a couple of games. I finished over 1,000 on the elo for the first time ever on the channel. I was feeling good. Um, didn't play yesterday, and I haven't practiced much. I did get sick, if you can tell from the sound of my voice right now. I kind of just took it easy yesterday. For right now, though, I think I am ready to get back into playing some duels. Of course, as always, I never know what to expect getting back into duels after taking a very brief hiatus, but nevertheless, we do need to play duels if we want to keep getting better at the game. So let's get into the first duel of the day. Okay, got a really good looking opponent here. Need to wait for good luck. They are really hot. 4-game win streak. Right away, I'm thinking US or Mexico. Where is the sun? Ambiguous. Wonderful. These look like llamas or something. I was thinking this is probably Mexico, but I'm not sure what to do with these poles right here, and I can't tell where the sun is. I mean, I have associated these types of animals with like Peru in the past. Not sure on those poles. Mexico, I feel like we would see more of the single. Let me go up here actually in the north of Argentina. The person goes in the US. Oh, wow. It was Jujuy. Very good guess on my end there. That was excellent. I feel like at the last second I was thinking Peru, but then I remember this region does have some kind of red mountains. Uh, Driving on the left here with this white truck. I feel like this would have to be Namibia. Not sure if it is Botswana. Very flat. Scruffy. Smack dab in the middle of Namibia. Well, I'm not sure about that. Maybe more north. It is kind of scruffy looking. Potentially could be up here. I'm just not certain. And I'm just going to place the pin up here in the north of Namibia. I really don't know what else to do here. I just know that there is a truck in Namibia. The other person goes in Kenya. And it was apparently a much better guess, so I missed something there. So trading bad guesses here. No problem. English all over the place. Feeling this is US. Scotia Business Center. This is potentially Nova Scotia. Is this Nova Scotia or is this like Scotia, New York? There's a Scotia, New York up here someplace. Oh boy, I can't find it. Yeah, I think it's in this area. Just gonna keep the pin there. The person goes to Nova Scotia. Okay, I was wrong. Missed it. Have it on the left here. Cool looking auto rickshaw. I'm thinking Bangladesh, perhaps. I'm going to go Bangladesh here. Okay, it was Bangladesh. Had a very good guess here. Doing a nice chunk of damage. Kind of all over the place on this one. I kind of regret that other guess I had in New York. Should have looked around a little bit more, but anyway. We are in Europe. Kind of like Spain. In terms of why, though, I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could be a part of Spain. Could be. Feels very Mediterranean. I'm not 100% certain. I'm just going to go with Spain here. Let's just see if it's a good guess. I mean, I really don't have anything else to go on. The other person goes in Czechia. Okay, and it was Spain. Very good. That's going to kick the player out of the game. Good game. It's a little bit all over the place there, but I think that's the highest rated player I've ever knocked off. So I would say some mixed results there. I had a couple of guesses I wasn't really proud of, but nevertheless, though, I mean, I am moving up in the rankings. 1028, new highest elo ever. Before I get into my second duel here, I just want to apologize if I'm sniffling or something like that. I apologize. Trying to be mindful of it as I go on here, but I can't really control it. All right, it's about time to get into the second duel of the day. Not happy with the first playthrough there, but I am happy with the win anyway. So let's get into another game and see if I can keep the winning going here. Okay, got another good-looking player. Gonna wait for good luck. Okay. Appears to be like I would associate that more with. Oh, okay. This is a Spanish thing. I think that sign right there. I was gonna say that looks to be like an Asian temple looking thing, but this ought to be Spain. I think with this sign right here. I'm gonna go Spain. The person goes Spain as well. Okay, and it was the southwest of Spain. Gonna do some damage to me. They recognized it. We got the double. Driving on the left. This ought to be Namibia as well. We go more in the. Actually, I'm not sure. Again, there's too many trees. Let me just go right in the middle here. Can't tell if it spots Swana either. I'm awful at these. The person goes in Namibia. Okay, and it was further north. Going to do a tiny chunk of damage. I can tell what side of the road we're driving on. I feel like this is New Zealand. But then again, I can't tell if this is like New Zealand or South America. A lot of fences. It could be North Island, New Zealand. Let's just hope. Yeah, okay, it was Colombia. Believe it or not. Understandable on those fences. Could have gone either way there. This is Brazil. Potentially up in this area. The person goes in a similar area. Okay, I had it pretty much spot on. Getting through here. Okay, this is a Panama or a Costa Rica round, I would think. How do you tell the trucks apart, though? I don't think I've come across that yet. Luckily, they border one another. I'm just going to kind of plop this thing on the border. Just in case. Let's see if that's an all right guess. The other person goes in Panama. Okay, well, I got lucky again. Hedging it closer to Costa Rica just in case. It actually ended up being all right. Here we are in Japan. Don't really recognize that as much as I should recognize that. I unfortunately do not. There's a kind of a spiky looking thing. Where do we see that? I think that's... I want to say it's further down this way. Let's just go for it. The other person goes further north. Okay, and it was actually a northern thing. It's going to do some damage to me here. Okay, in a cornfield. No help from the sun. I do see this antenna here. I'm really not sure what to place the sun. Usually it could be either way. It feels like it's coming more yeah, it's definitely more south. Another player has placed their guess. Kind of antenna. I don't know where to place. I'm just going to go in the middle of Poland just to be safe here. I don't know. If it was actually in Belgium, would not have thought to go there. These red chevrons. Yellow line on the road. Blue sign. Associated with those more with like Poland, but I mean Slovakia. Not sure if they have the red though. Should be Turkey. Perhaps. I mean, Turkey kind of makes sense. I mean, I think they do have the chevrons like this. I think they do have these types of signs. I'm going to go like up here closer to like Bulgaria in case it ends up being like Romania or something, but I'm just going to go for it here. The person goes way out east. Okay, it was not too bad of a guess. Not too bad. Doing some damage. Okay. Got another, potentially Namibia. It looks like we are driving on the left. I think like right in the middle area is where we get this like really reddish kind of soil. Making sure that is... Yeah. I'm not certain. The other person goes further south. Okay, they had pretty much the right road. Going to do some more damage to me. So we're getting into the 10th round here. Very difficult opponent to go against. This is definitely in France. Probably in the Dijon region. Where's Dijon? I think it's over this way. There it is. I go in this general area. I'm not even going to attempt to triangulate where I am. I do see a sign that says Dijon and Paris over that way, which is to the south. Could just be the road to take you there. Yeah. Let me just go up here just in case. I'm just going to place the pin. The person goes further south. Oh, wow, they had a much better guess. Okay, it's going to do a lot more damage to me. Got this white truck. Let me just kind of see where we could be here. This is Turkey. Or is this Kazakhstan? Big mountains over there. Gotta go Kazakhstan here. Can't tell if we're down here or up here. Well, I can't really think of anywhere better. The other person goes further to the... Okay, wow, yeah, wish I had gone there. It's going to knock me out of the game. Good game. Thought it might be too risky to go further south there, but oh well. Knocking me down a peg. Oh, a very difficult opponent, but that was a good game. I kind of wish I went further south. I had the idea to maybe do that, but oh well. Not a problem. Let's get into the last game of the day here. We got another good-looking opponent. Immediately don't know where I am. Can't really tell what side of the road we're driving. This could be the front of the car, but it doesn't really help us. Can't tell if we're in India. Or if this is like Thailand or Cambodia, Indo. Getting no help from any of this infrastructure, unfortunately. I am going to opt for India here. The person goes in India as well, okay, and it was further south in Odisha. Going to do some damage to me. Okay, here we are in Europe. The person has already guessed. I see these kind of red. Maybe Romania. I know it's not, but I just have to take a guess and place it someplace. The other person goes in the UK. Okay, it was Spain. The thought had crossed my mind, but I went further to the east there. Here we are in Japan. This kind of silver rounded plate. You might see that on this side of the island. Go here. If the other person goes way south, yeah, I'm just getting crushed again, which is just lovely. But oh, okay, it didn't do too much damage, luckily. This is Japan again. This is Japan again. Wish I was good at these, recognizing these number plates. Unfortunately, I am not. I have studied them several times. I just never could remember any of them. There's so many. I'm just going to go kind of towards the middle again, see what happens. The other person goes in the south. Okay, it was pretty much, I should have went more middle, but not too bad. Got these very thick poles. The sun is apparently in the north. These kind of remind me of like Uruguay. Maybe it could be like the very south of Brazil even. Maybe even be like a really weird... Okay, I don't know what that says. I'm just going to go in the south of Brazil. Only because these groupings of trees over here kind of remind me of that. These pole tops might be Uruguayan as well. The other person also goes in the same spot. Another tough opponent here. Going to do some damage to me again. Okay, getting deeper into the multipliers. I need some luck to go my way. Sun is apparently in the north. And if that isn't, yeah, I mean, that's definitely the north. Like mid-central Brazil. I kind of see these sides. I'm not sure about that. I think this part of Argentina should make sense, though. The person goes in the exact same spot. I'm going to wave. Whoops. Didn't mean to say good game. Meant to wave to him, but... Driving on the right here. Sun is in the north. I gotta tell you, I don't know about this one. Appears to be in the north. The person goes Brazil. Yeah, okay, it was in the middle of Brazil. It's probably gonna knock me out. Nope, okay, I had enough. Plainly in the south this time. I see these palms up here, which I don't really understand their placement. Is that a Spanish? Could be up here, maybe down here. It could be like a Spanish hunting sign. I don't know where you'd see Spain be this green and hilly like this, though. I just go kind of in the middle in a green area. Could be up here, could be up here. I think I'm gonna go Spain here. Just on this sign. Let's see if it does anything. The person goes in Spain as well. Okay, that was actually in California. Yeah. Would not have expected that. This should be Russia. Very tall black antenna. Oops. Trying to think of where we might see something like this. Maybe in this area. I don't think it's like further west. I think it might actually be way further east, if anything, but we'll see what happens. The other person goes Ukraine. Okay, yeah, that's going to kick me out of the game. Okay, well, good game. Didn't know where I was there. Oh, well. I lost 2 games today. That's going to probably drop me under 1,000. Yeah, 992 again. No problem, though. Still kind of comfortably in the Master 1 division. I wish I had a couple of them games back. Didn't have several guesses I didn't really like all that much, but that's all I got for today. I'm going to shut it down, and I'll be back tomorrow with more duels.